7 fucking weeks, man. 7 weeks. We're finally hitting the gym again, man. Fuck me, it feels good. So it's the second day the gym's open. I went yesterday, but I didn't film it. I did legs like properly for the first time in 2 months. And I gotta say, man, I just woke up this morning. It just feels like I've been hit by a bus, man. Like, it is painful, man. Like, my legs hurt, man. It hurts to move. So I kind of suspected that would happen. So, but fuck, it's brutal. But anyway, it's 9:30 p.m. right now. I'm not really sure who's coming tonight because, like, it's pretty late and it's Friday. I can see Denora's here already, so I think it's probably just gonna be me and him tonight. But man, I'm pumped. Let's get into it. Just the whole experience, man, of just getting in your car, blasting the pre-workout tunes like I am right now. Just training, man. It's just a good time, just good vibes, just good energy. Just fuck get into it, man. Let's go. Oh yes. It's been a while. Looks about the same. They got all these fucking signs around the gym. They got our new power rack as well. That's pretty fucking fresh. That's sick, man. The only thing that doesn't make sense to me is they got rid of the fucking couch that was here. I don't know why, but it's not here anymore, so we're not gonna have anywhere to sit. But look at that beard, that quarantine beard. That's fucking filthy. What's filthier though, my moustache or his beard?
That's fucking dirty, mate. Look at it. Get that shit off your face.
Which one? Easy. That's easy as fuck. You could have done way more reps than that. Fuck me. Yeah, might as well. It's been 2 days since I filmed anything because I'm just a shit YouTuber, man. Like, I'll get better though, so it's all good. But last thing you guys saw was me at the gym and I just kind of forgot to like film the rest of what I was doing. So yeah, that was Friday. And then last night went out for dinner with all the boys. I just kind of like hung out and chilled because I hadn't seen like literally any of those boys in 2 months, so it was pretty good. I didn't really want to film that because I just wanted to like chill, man, just catch up. But I literally got pulled over 2 times last night in 1 hour, man. Like, that must be some kind of fucking record for me. Like, 2 times in an hour, man. It's fucking unreal. Like, literally for nothing too. I'm just cruising, right? I'm just getting fucking pulled up. Like, the amount of cops around at the moment is just insane. And like, I literally saw a cop like every couple of minutes last night. So yeah, in case you guys forgot, like, I'm still on 95 demerit points. So it's fucking getting kind of hairy with that. But wasn't doing anything wrong, man, so I didn't get charged for anything. They were just like checking my car and stuff like that. It's weird as well because like the first cop that pulled me up was like one of the nicest guys I've seen. Then the second one was just a fucking dick, man. Like, he was like checking over my car, like checking to see if anything's wrong. I'm just like, fucking mate, like, it's, you know, registered warrant. There's literally nothing wrong with it. Of course, it's a dog handler cop as well. Like, I've always found they're just like dicks for no reason. I don't know, it's just what I've found. But anyway, it's Sunday now, so what we're about to do is try to retint my brother's car, because if you guys saw one of the last videos, then we had to peel off the tint and the windshield banner and do a few other bits and pieces to get to pass the waft, but it's got a waft now, so that's good. It's what we wanted. Just gonna retint it now because, yeah, we could do like a legal tint, but the thing is, like, just a nice dark tint just makes any car look so much better, man, so much better. So that's what we're about to do now. Oh yeah, also Repco had a sale on, so I got myself 2 bottles of oil, saved like 40 bucks, which is good. You guys know I'm all about saving money, so you know, I had to buy 2 while the chance was there, because I got to change my oil in like a couple weeks anyway, so I figured I might as well. Also as well, like, I picked up this tinting toolkit, so I'm hoping this is going to make it like way easier to tint the car instead of using like the shitty tools that come with like the tint you buy. So yeah, so we're prepping the windows for tint now, so I've just sprayed the whole inside. I'm just going to clean it with this razor blade. This is just like all the old glue that's left over from the tint we peeled off, so you've got to clean that off before you apply some new tint. So what I'm doing here is I'm using a ruler to cut along this line, because if you try to cut it like where the mirror is, it's way too hard, so this just makes it cleaner. And then now I'm just going to round out the 2 corners, so just use a fingernail and then just get the ruler and straighten this up a bit. And then just round off this corner. Fucking mint. That's how you cut out tint on a vehicle, mate. I'm about to put the tint on the car. I'll do my best I can to show you guys. So my brother just left for work, so it's just me now. So I think I'm just going to chuck this GoPro on my head. But yeah, I'll see what I can do. I'm not gonna lie, I cooked that tint job, eh? It looks like shit, man. It's not ideal, but you know, it is what it is, man. I just have to redo it next weekend. Like, I've just been out the entire day, man. I've literally eaten nothing today. I'm fucking starving. Like, all I've had is a peanut butter sandwich, man. I'm so hungry, and I was just out doing so many errands. I just don't think my head was in the right place. I kind of like rushed the tint job, and I think it showed, because like, the thing was, I cut it perfect, right, but just the application to the window was shit. Like, doing it with one person, man, it's just too hard for me. Like, I just made it so much harder, so I kind of fucked up the application, even though I cut it perfectly, so it kind of sucks. But you know, it's just how it goes sometimes. Like, a lot of people like ask me, like, how do you know all this stuff about cars? And literally just this, like, I'll YouTube it, and then I'll just go try it and see what happens. And you know, look, I could have easily cut this out of the video, but you know, I fucking tried it, didn't go to plan, could have easily cut it out, but that's just how it goes sometimes. You try stuff, it doesn't work, you know, I'll just do it again next week and I'll do a better job. But so we're about to put the new windshield banner on. We've just used like a bit of blue tape, just kind of like mark like a rough area where it needs to go, so like when you look at it on the car, it's even. Just got it positioned. I'm gonna peel it in a sec. Just try to peel it like a nice angle and just tension on it. Alright, pull it down. That'd be good. Fucking mint. Yeah, it's not bad. Looks pretty clean. It's definitely like the best one we've done so far. It's pretty even. Alright, so I figured I'd better take you guys through somewhat of a proper workout, unlike the one that I half filmed at the start of this video. So some of you guys are probably looking at this right now and you're thinking, what's wrong with your wrist? Why are you wearing like a cast? And basically what's happened is I've had this injury for a couple months now. I like mentioned it briefly in a video maybe like 3 months ago. I just basically said I'm getting some like pain in this like area on my wrist. And honestly, I didn't really think anything of it at the time, because, you know, I've got like random wrist pains, knee pains, stuff like that before. Like sometimes you'll get random pain, then it goes away in a couple of days or a week, you know what I mean? Like I'm sure some of you guys have probably had that as well. But this one, the pain didn't go away. Like anytime I'd bench, do push-ups, overhead press, like any kind of pushing movement, basically I just get this pain in this like one spot on my wrist, maybe like a 3 out of 10. So it's not that bad, but it's enough to where it's like annoying. And obviously I knew something was up. So it'd been like 3.5 weeks. So I'm thinking, yeah, I should probably go get this checked out, eh? So basically I went to a hand specialist. It's the same one I went to where I had like my wrist surgery, and like I've had a bunch of other wrist injuries. For those of you guys who don't know, I had wrist surgery like 2 years ago. So I did my rehab with this hand rehab place. So I went back to them and basically just explained what I just said, like, you know, I have this pain in my wrist, like what's wrong with it? So they did like a bunch of tests, you know, they kind of felt around it. And she kind of thought like, oh, you know, you might have like strained a ligament or something like that. So what they did was they put me in this splint. And basically it's just what a splint is, if you guys don't know. It just keeps your wrist, in like a straight position, so it's locked, so there's not really any movement. So I wore that splint for 2 months and kind of did some rehab exercises, and as a result of that, like my wrist still didn't heal. Like it's definitely gotten better, but it's still like sore, man. And during that like kind of 2 month period, my like everything was shut down because that's when the lockdown was going on. So I couldn't exactly see her in person, which wasn't fucking ideal, man. We're just doing like phone calls once a week, but it's just not the same as like seeing her in person, man. Like you can only do so much over the phone. Like, you know, she can't see like the exact like point of my wrist I'm pointing to. She like can't see like my reaction to the pain and stuff like that. But over the last couple of weeks since I've been opened up again, I've been going and seeing her again, and it's been pretty good. So yeah, what she recommended was that I go into like a removable cast. So this cast that I have on, it's basically like, you know, if you break your arm or something, you go in a cast. It's like the exact same thing, except this one I can take it off. But like I've been instructed, I'm literally wearing it like 24 hours out of the day, basically. Like the only time I take it off is to like shower, really, and that's it. I sleep with it as well, so it's pretty brutal, man. Like the first week with that on, it was so strange. Like there's literally like no wrist movement at all. Like with the splint I was wearing before, you could kind of move your wrist a bit, so it wasn't too bad. But with this cast, there's literally no movement at all. Like it's just stiff. So I'm kind of doing everything one-handed, which is like, it's pretty annoying, man. But you know, I know long term it's what I need to do to get this injury healed, and like that's my priority, man. Like I could easily go like lift properly again, just train how I normally would and have like a bit of pain and it'd be fine. But it's like, fuck that, man. Like back in the day I would have done stuff like that, but now I'm way more like smart with my training, and I'm not going to do shit like that. I'm just going to let it heal, even if it, you know, takes a while. Anyway, back to what I was saying. So in a couple days from now, actually, I'm getting a couple scans done on my wrist so they can really see what's wrong with it. So I'm getting an x-ray, and that's just mainly just to rule out if it's like an old fracture or anything like that. I don't think it is. Like my wrist feels like fine in that regard, but that's just to rule anything out, like I say. And I'm also getting an ultrasound done. So yeah, I mean, I'll probably get the results of those in like 5-6 days time. So it's going to be like kind of interesting to see like what is actually wrong, because until the scan, you get the results from a scan back, you don't really know. Like my physio tends to think it's like some kind of like ligament tear or ligament strain. So you'll just have to see what happens with that. I'll keep you guys posted in the coming videos of like what's going on and the results of the scans. But that's all I got for today's video. So I'll see you guys on the next one. I'm out.